Hey guys, welcome back to Car Mechanic Sim 21. And last episode we did quite a bit of stuff. Let's actually grab this right quick. I'm hoping today that we're going to buy our first car. We'll see what happens though. We got a couple cars out here that need to be fixed. That's a gearbox issue. We'll get some good money for that one. Alright, let's go ahead and move this one in, and then we'll get that other car and do the gearbox stuff. Alright. And we'll move that one to the lifter B. I hope everybody's been doing good today. If you don't mind, do me a favor. Before you click off the video, just hit the like button. It's free. It helps me out. That's all I ask. If you do like my content, please subscribe. You'll see a lot more of it. And I did download some mods. A lot of mods. Mostly car mods. So we should be seeing those soon. But yeah. So let's get this starter off of this car. And get the drive shaft off. There we go. Get the gearbox off. See if we can't figure out what's ailing this car. Another one? Don't know. Oh, hey. Got a couple issues, huh? Two. Alright, so... Oop, that ain't what I wanted. There we go. So let's get all this fixed up on this car right quick. I hope everybody's been doing good today. Not been too bad of a day for me. I know the video yesterday didn't do too well, but hey, it's a new day. We'll grab that, and we'll need that. I don't even need this chopping list here. This is the easy one. Put on a new flywheel, put on a new clutch plate, or well, the old clutch plate, clutch pressure plate. Pop in a new bolt for them because that one was all rusted. Then clutch release bearing right there. Gearbox. So hopefully we can go buy us a cheap car, fix it up, and sell it. Make a bunch of money. That way we can start doing more of that. That's my goal for today. We will end up doing all of the tasks for like the story mode and stuff, but I want to get the vehicles. I want to start restoring vehicles. That is my goal. We got almost 30 grand. We'll have 30 grand by the time we're done with this. Alright, so that's done. Refill the coolant. And then we'll refill the power steering fluid, and we should be good to go on this. There we go. Alright, let's finish the order. Alright, we're at 30 grand now. Do we want to mess with this car just yet? Got a bunch of issues. Got a lot of issues. Alright, so engine can't be started. Yeah, it's... Oof. Let's fix this car up right quick, and then we'll see about going and buying stuff. So... The one thing we are going to need... I think we're going to need that paint shop level 2, but I'm not sure yet. Actually, we don't need any of this stuff. I want the dyno, but I can't afford it right now. Yeah, we've got everything we absolutely need. The car wash, the lifter, the garage expansion, and paint shop. I don't need the workbench or any of that fun stuff. Engine tools. I honestly don't need all that right now. That'll make life easier later. But yeah, so we've got the welder, Yeah, I think we're good. Brake lathe. Awesome. So we're going to make some money here very soon after we deal with this car. Let's just go ahead and get it on up. It looks like a V8 OHV, which means that I can get to the starter from underneath. Yep, there it is. And speaking of starter, we're going to need a new one. So there we go, V8 starter. We'll probably be back in that electronics section at some point, but yeah. At the very least, we're getting all that stuff done. Well, at least the transmission, or not the transmission, at least the drive shaft is good. Those are expensive. Like 1,500 bucks on here for one. We're gonna fix this gearbox first, and it's probably not gonna get absolutely fixed right now. It just depends on what the crankshaft looks like. If the crankshaft is messed up, then we will be dealing with that as well. Did I get the flywheel? I did. Okay. Crankshaft looks to be good. Praise the Lord on that. Okay. So we need a clutch plate and a flywheel and a gearbox. This dude is going to be paying out the wazoo for this repair job. It'd be nice if I could repair all this stuff and sell it for a good amount of money. But we can't do that just yet because we don't have the repair parts. But that's okay. Or the repair benches. That's okay though. I'm not mad. You know how the commercial goes. Don't get mad, get glad. And we're going to check this, and yep, that needs to be replaced 100%. So let's just go ahead and do that now. So fuel pump. Get rid of that. Alright. Now let's go back up to the front of the vehicle. I bet he wants his oil changed too. Oh, don't say anything. Let's bring it on down and see if it'll crank now. I doubt it'll crank. Something's telling me that it will not. Don't know why I think that. This thing is all jacked up, guys. Okay, so there's those two. So the wires need to be replaced, but the internals probably aren't going to be that bad. Let's do a compression tester. Oh no, okay. Hope that's not a bad sign. I hope the pistons ain't jacked up. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Yep, piston with conrod. Go figure. And a bunch of rocker arms. Dang it, boy. Okay, well. You know what's got to be done. That's the only thing I cared about right there. Because I know that's going to take forever. Because this is a V8 OHV and it's... Good lord, how much oil was in there. I can't believe the oil filter's still good. And honestly, I'm changing the oil. I may as well change the oil filter, but I'm not going to because he ain't paying me to. Alright, so we need at least two. So we're just going to pull those two off. Since those are the two that absolutely need to be replaced. I don't see anything else that needs to be replaced. That actually looks really good up in there. So yeah, let's bring this on down. The part I am not looking forward to is the stupid rocker arms. That's not going to be fun. On no planet is that going to be fun. At least the radiator's good. We're still going to have to drain the coolant though. Dang it. Okay, let's just go ahead and drain the coolant out of it now. Because we've got to take the water pump off. Because the water pump is busted as well. Get the carburetor off. There we go. That's off of there. Let's get all these off. We'll just do it like this. We'll cheat a little bit. I mean, it ain't really cheating. See, I wouldn't have been able to find that one. Okay. So, let's take a picture with my handy dandy camera here. There we go. All this stuff has to come off anyways, so yeah. Any of those spark plugs bad? They're all actually pretty good, surprisingly. Alright, now let's get all these rockers and rocker arms off. Or push rods, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. That one actually wasn't bad. I got half of mine just to replace all 16 of the push rods. I don't know. I'm not going to. I'm honestly surprised some of them ain't terrible. I mean, look at those. Not a single... Oh, well, there's one push rod that's bad. Alright, let's pull that. Now let's come over here. There we go. Is there any... Oh, that's gonna be a little interesting there. I'm gonna start taking pictures like that, actually. Because that actually made sense. And let me take a picture of that as well. Alright. I know it's a little cheaty, but I really don't feel like replacing everything on a car that I'm not going to own. So if we can't get this going a little bit better. There we go. Alright, so that's all done. Get these rocker arms out, or push rods out. Yeah, this is my least favorite part of the entire process, is just taking all those thinking push rods and rocker arms and all that out. But hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, dude's paying me pretty good money, because this is going to be an expensive job. Alright, do I need piston rings? Simon says no. Alright, cool. Let's do 2 of these. Let's do 1 of those. Like I need a couple. Need one. Actually sort by condition. The 1, 2. Just 2 valve push rods. Okay. I could almost afford to do it. And how many rocker arms? 1. Let's just sort by name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 of them. Alright. There we go. Now, let's put this back on. So if you are interested in Hogwarts Legacy, that game comes out next Tuesday for me. And we will be playing it on the channel. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because we will be playing that and doing a full playthrough on it. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I am insanely excited for that game. I've been waiting for it ever since I found out anything about it. Whoops, that was the wrong one. Kind of wish you could just put those anywhere and not replace the exact part. There we go. Then this one here is the new one. Now let's go put everything where it's supposed to be. I was wondering if I could do that or not. Answer is no. This dude is going to be paying a fortune for this car to be fixed. That is insane. I mean, granted, it's better than buying a new car. Well, this is an older car, so maybe not. Okay. So that one's busted. Let's say these two are busted. And that one. And now we're just going to replace everything else. And I realized about the time that I was talking about things being busted that I didn't have to do it exactly like that, but that's the way that we're doing it. So yeah, y'all just buckle up and enjoy the ride. Then these two get the new ones, and then everyone else just gets the sloppy seconds. We'll try to spread them out some. Do that one. There we go. Now we got new stuff on each one. Now we can just throw stuff in. There we go. Make sure we're doing good here. Oh, I'm missing some piston rings. Are you serious? Oh man, that's not good. Alright guys, I won't make y'all sit through that. I will tear this thing down, I will find those piston rings, and then I'll get back with y'all as soon as we get it back to about right here. I'll be back. Alright guys, and I'm back. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, because it was this one right here. So I just took this off, took it down. I was just going to do it one at a time. And thankfully I decided to do it that way, instead of taking everything apart. That would have been bad. But we got it fixed. Go over here and put this new spark plug in the one that needs it right quick. There we go. And now we'll do the other one right here. Then everyone else just gets the leftovers. There we go. That should have that fixed. Yep, spark plugs fixed. Oh yeah, we got plenty of stuff that's gonna be getting looked at. Let's do, since we're over here, let's do alternator, ignition wires. Get rid of both of those. I don't think there's anything else that's over here. Maybe a water pump. Nope. Alright, cool. Just go ahead and get all this stuff as we go now, so we can get everything put back together. Slowly but surely getting everything. So the first car that we get, we're just going to restore. We already bought that. We're just going to restore it. We're not going to soup it up or anything like that unless we have the money, which I don't think we will, so I'm not going to bother with it. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that distributor cap off as well, just to see what's under it, because you never know. Things might be a little jacked up in there. And boom, wouldn't you know it, they are. Let's go back over here, grab that distributor rotor. I guess that would be causing some issues, huh? Alright, now let's not forget to put the clips back on it. Now let's put our new wires on. Put our carburetor on. We'll just go ahead and cinch all this stuff down right now. Alright, there we go. I don't remember which side was which. I think it was this one. I'm about 70% sure it was that one. If not, we'll be finding out when it freaks out at me. Tapping sounds. Okay, it wasn't tapping sounds. Vehicle can't be started because I haven't figured out the issue. I'm betting it's an electrical issue. I am betting it's an electrical issue. Let's find out. Electronic multimeter. We're gonna find out which one of these, oh, something was 18, something was 4. I bet it's relays. Relays and fuses. Bet that's what that is. And a 2? Well, that's gonna explain the lack of power. Relay type C, medium, and the alternator. We already knew about the alternator, but a medium fuse type A and a relay type C. Relay type C, a medium type B. Now we need to find the fuse box. There it is. And a little trick here. Second and that one. Alright, cool. Y'all a little trick if you didn't know about it. It's good for this expert mode type stuff. Oop. That was not the one that I bought. The type A. I probably said that too. Okay. Now let's get all this stuff apart. Get that as well. So it's having some timing issues as well, so that means that we're going to have to get into here anyways. Yep, there it is. Let's just go ahead and get the chain as well. Is the camshaft busted or no? I don't think it is. I sincerely hope not. Because if it is, I've got to take that distributor all apart again. I'm kind of wondering if I don't need to just go ahead and do that now. Just to make sure. I'm probably wasting my time. But I'd rather waste it like this than have to go back and redo it after I get everything back together. Oh, that's because I've got everything back in, huh? Well, let's take a little look-see here. Oh, it's good. Alright, cool. I just wasted everybody's time. My bad, guys. You know how it goes. Alright, we've already got that. We need this. We need that. Alright, timing chain for a V8 OHV right here. Let's put this back together, and then we'll turn back around and get the rest of it. Now let's go ahead and grab this off of here. There it is. I'm kind of wondering what else is the issue if it's not all this. We'll be finding out soon. They don't have fuel injectors. Alright, put that on, then put that on. We'll put the fan back on. Okay. And it looks like we fixed everything. Nice. So, what that means, so we go back up under here and put all the caps and stuff back on. Those two are getting brand new ones. Well, not brand new. They're getting the newest ones, though. I can't wait for how shiny everything's going to be on the new vehicle. This episode may be a little bit longer just due to the fact that we had to get this vehicle done. I messed up on it. And we're going to be buying a new vehicle to look into restoring. We may not get around to restoring it in this episode. We're not going to do a story car today, just because it's taken so long for everything else, but we're at least going to get things tore down on the other car. This car here should provide us with enough money to be able to buy whatever we need. We're going to buy a cheap car, so y'all don't get too excited. It's not going to be nothing fancy. That is for sure. Alright. There we go. Let's do this. Gonna sell everything for $204. And this car is done. Let's get it out of here. Get that money in my bank. $10,287. Holy cow. Alright. Got 7 skill points available. Let's get this one. I think that'll be beneficial. And then we'll get that as well, because we'll eventually be fixing up our own parts and stuff. And guys, I'll be right back from the junkyard. Alright guys, and we're back. We're at the junkyard. And let's look around, see if we can't find us a car. What is this? A Bruckle Moonhawk. Yeah, they're wanting $8,000 for it. Estimated car value is up to $10,000. It can hold a V8 of several different types. We'd probably go supercharged, but I don't know. And well, I don't even know why I'm looking here. Everything's getting replaced, so we'll hang on to that one. That one's right there at the start. I'm seeing stuff down there. We'll check it as we go. Alright, a Ribson Z530. That makes me think it's talking about the Nissan. It doesn't get a swap, engine swap. It's only a V6 DOHC. And they want $7,000. That's cheaper than the other one. We'll think about that one. That's more my speed right here. But that's not Bible. This one is though, and that is a awful blue color. Plymouth Roadrunner. It only gets a V8 OHV mag. They want $20,000. That's nope. We're not spending 2/3 of our money on that, or almost half of our money on that. I don't see anything over here. There's that car we just looked at. So let's continue walking. Not seeing a whole lot to get from. See anything up here? Nothing back there. They like to tuck them away in the corners too. Okay, there's that car right there. Let's go look at it. It looked like a Lamborghini. That's not going to be something we start out with, no matter what the price is. Yeah, Murcielago. You can have V12s of many different flavors, and they want $22,500 for it anyways. So yeah, no, not gonna be it from me. Okay, I don't see anything over there. Ooh, what's this? Looks old and beat up. I wonder how much that'd be. It's a Ford. Oh, is that a Mustang? Oh, it is. A 95 Mustang. Okay. And that can have a supercharged V8 and several other V8s, plus a single carburetor. V8 OHV, which I don't think we're going to do, because, yeah, reasons. And they want $3,400. You know what? We're buying that one. Put it in the garage. Alright, we'll continue looking just for the giggles. We may find something else. Is that... Nope, it's not. That's a car, though. It's another Ford Mustang. Mustang 2. 1978. It can only have I4. Ooh, inline 4s. Oh, they only want $2,800. You know what? I'm buying this too. I'm sorry, guys. We bought 2 cars today. What is this? That's a sports car. We're not buying that no matter what. We bought 2 vehicles. That's all we're buying. McLaren F1. Okay. It can only have a V12. Oh, they want almost... Nope. They want almost $1 million for that car. Sorry. Not in the cards for me. What is this car? A Hanada Moon Mark II. Yeah. I4s and I3s, both turbocharged. Okay. They want $5,651. I'm tempted, but we've got 30 grand to redo 2 vehicles. I think that's what we're gonna do. Can I drive this? Can I buy this? Evidently not. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, we're not doing any of that stuff right now. Alright, let's go back to the garage. Okay, so it looks like we're about 43 minutes in the recording, which means about 35 in the actual video. I don't know if I want to do this one first. How about this? How about we go out here and get this Yeah, let's move this one to the car wash first. We will spray it down. See what it looks like. Oh, all beat up and rusted up. Alright, now we're going to detail the interior. Okay. Now let's move this into lifter 1. And yeah, I just realized that I left my... Is it through here? No, I can't do that. I left my Mustang over in the other... Am I going the right way? I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. I don't know where I'm at. Oh, I bet it's back here in the back, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. Yeah. Y'all laugh at me all you want to. This one is going to go to lift B. So, I probably should have went ahead and washed it. I'm going to go ahead and wash it. Wash it and detail it so I don't have to anymore. At least it gets them looking good. Alright, so interior's been detailed as well. Let's move this to lifter 2. This car is up on blocks. We'll go ahead and we'll utilize this for the frame. The frame is fixed now. Now let's go over to lifter 2. There we go, and we'll fix this one up. It's amazing what a welding machine will do. Alright, now let's get everything off this car. Anything that don't belong is coming off. Is that actually a... Okay, I was about to say, that looked like a good quality. I can't believe that was actually something that went on it, or come off. Okay. That's all off. It barely has an engine in it. I can't believe that actually worked too. Both of those. Alright, cool. We are going to get this car stripped down and we'll see what happens. This car is all kinds of jacked up. I wonder how long it's sat in that junkyard. Holy cow. Everything's all seized up on it. It depends on how much the engine tools are. I may get them just so I can change out the engine in this. But yeah, we are going to be completely starting over with this car. Guys, I hope y'all enjoy this renovation process. I know I'm going to. But seriously, I hope y'all will. Because this is gonna take some doing. This is not gonna happen in this episode. We're just going to take this car completely down and see what happens. See what we're left with, what we can salvage, all that fun stuff. And we'll also see what engine we put in this car before we end the episode. That way I'm not just stringing y'all along for the views. Because I don't know exactly what I'm wanting to put in it. I'm thinking supercharged, but I don't know. let me know in the comments below what you're thinking you want to see on this car. Keep in mind that we do have a budget as well. I'd like to not spend over $30,000. I know it's not much of a budget, but that's all the money we got. If we can't do it within that, then we'll have to do some more jobs in order to get the money for it. Alright, we are going to use the brake disc, the disc lathe, brake lathe, whatever you want to call it, to see about refinishing those brakes. Which I find hilarious because what a lathe does is it takes metal off, not adds to it. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, this car has definitely seen better days. But we're gonna restore her to her former glory. Also, comments below, let me know what color we want to paint this car, because I will be needing to paint it, and y'all's input will be taken into account. In fact, the comment with the most likes on it will tell them what color will be the color that it gets painted. So go down in the comments below and put your vote in. You've got until tomorrow. I say tomorrow. You have until tonight, because this video is going to go out tomorrow for me, but it'll be day for y'all. It'll be in the morning. So, about to say, if I have fluid in there, I'm going to be surprised. All right, so there's nothing left in the car itself. Oop, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Disassemble that. There we go. And just like that, we have nothing left of the vehicle. But yeah, comments below, let me know what color you want this car to be. We will come over here. Actually, we'll come right here. And have me a look-see at the engine stuff. It's going to be $2 grand, so we're going to go ahead and buy it. Okay. Create new engine. Alright, what can we create? We don't need this, but I want to get that orange off my screen. There we go. What engine can this thing hold? Car status. I think it's that one. Yep. V8 DOHC supercharged. V8 DOHC AXK. AXK TRS. I wonder what that is. And V8 single carb. Yeah, we're not doing the single carb. We just got done with one of those. I'm not a fan. Let's see here. So that's that one. Oh, 910 horsepower, just standard. That one's got 1,000, but we can't get that one. Let's do this one. See, that's why we look. Because I was thinking about doing the supercharged, but yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright, let's lay down these brakes. I guess we are just getting surface rust off. I know a little bit about stuff like this. I've done some work similar. Alright, we'll get that one going. Kinda want to get all this stuff too, but it costs money. We need to spend that money on the vehicle itself. Alright, let's sell everything that is below 60%. Then we'll sell these as a back tire. Let's go ahead and get the wheels now. Just before we get rid of it. Alright, I took a picture of that so we can get rid of that now. Oh, dang. I didn't keep that other brake. Oh well, we got the 2 back brake discs. Alright, so we're going to do race tires, I believe. We'll do these. We'll do 2 at 17, 265.40, and then 2 at 17, 205.40. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. So we'll find something right quick. Kind of like them. They don't got all the stuff that I'd like. I like them blacked out. Kind of like that. There's Jaguar rims. That kind of looked like a turbo for a second. Tell you what, let's do these. There we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and have the wheels ready to go. There we go on that one. Alright, and one more. There we go. Alright, we got our 4 wheels now. Yep. I think that's going to do it for that. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you do, please leave a like on the video. Please subscribe. It helps me out, helps the channel out. Like I said, in the comments below, let me know what color you want me to paint this car. I will paint it whatever color y'all want me to paint it. Yeah. Comment with the most likes by the time I make the video, which will probably be tomorrow night or tonight for y'all. Yeah, that's gonna be the color it's gonna be, no matter what color it is. So yeah, y'all let me know what you think, and guys, I will see y'all in the next episode. Appreciate y'all coming out and hanging out and watching. Y'all have a great day and stay safe.